Listen, we are back. Make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And honey, I am back in the building. Listen, how you doing? How your baby daddy doing? How your baby mama doing? How them badass children doing? How that nigga down the street doing that you creeping with, honey? Listen. Look, you know you wrong, honey, when you can't get the words out. You wrote the song and can't remember the damn words. Woo! A mess, honey. I see that y'all like me singing the "If You Don't Know Me by Now, You Will Never, Ever, Ever Know Me." Ooh, honey, back in the day, the men would just sing to you, honey, before they made love to you. They would sing to you. They would talk to you. Now is, I want your drawers. I want your mama drawers. Tell your friend, take her damn drawers off, too. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, Miss Robinson is a lady. I need me an old school man, though. I need your dick to work, though. Yeah. We need it to work. It has to work, honey. You try to date folks your age. You try to see eye to eye with people your age. Maybe they don't, honey. Look, they can't keep up with you. Listen. So maybe you got to get you an older man. Can y'all see me with more of an older man, more than the person that's my age, Listen? That's put me through all of that stuff, Listen. Okay. Them Nigerian men, honey, they controlling as hell. They are, honey. Nigerian men, honey, they bossy. Feel like you in the army and shit. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can I speak, sir? Oh, a mess, honey. But yeah, Miss Robinson may need to trade them in, honey. Get your older man, honey. The men used to talk on the songs though. After all the things that we've been through. Okay, I got my faults and you got yours too. See, I know the difference between right and wrong. Okay. I know that's why your ass was cheating. That's why you didn't bring your ass home. Oh, I know I get a little crazy. Okay, cause I be wanting to fuss and fight. We only act like children when we argue every other night. Oh, yeah. If you don't, honey, I could have been up in the damn group. Listen, where my check at? Where my check at? Shit, I could have been in that goddamn group. Now, I know I done butchered up the goddamn words, honey, y'all. Look, y'all forgive Miss Robinson, honey, but I used to remember being a kid and that song would come on and I knew that my auntie and my uncle was getting ready to fight, honey. Honey, my auntie and uncle used to fight. My mother used to be like, girl, where was you at? You know, they fought last night. My mother was all geeked and shit. You know, they was fighting and arguing. I had to pull them apart from each other. See, my daughter would never grow up with all that foolishness. But, honey, my mother would sit up, drink, eat, and let the people fight. She old school. You old school niggas got all the patience. Y'all allow so much dysfunctional, dramatic shit happen right before your eyes. Miss Robinson is a Karen. I'd be to call the police. Listen, get you niggas up out this house. But yeah, my family would do that, and especially my auntie and uncle, and they would talk about the past, what happened in 92, and who did what to the kids, and who caused who to lose the kids. And then she would beat his ass, and then they would leave still together. Look, they stayed together until my auntie died, honey. Okay, rest in peace to my auntie. Okay, I love her. I love her for real. That was my favorite auntie too. It was, because she could cook, and she was always friendly with me and nice. And even when I was a kid, and protected my sensitive nature, it's like she understood me. She was an Aries too. But she would always compliment me. You're so beautiful, Brandy. I love you so much. And she bought my daughter some toys, and just really nice and a sweetheart. I love my auntie. She ain't take no shit either, but she kept a clean house. And it was a pleasure to be like with her when my mother would travel. It was a pleasure. They didn't fight all the time, y'all. But my auntie, she kind of reminds me of Toya from Married to Medicine. Always cool with somebody in her neighborhood, and she would have them by the house. We would play with their kids. It would be fun too. So she'd give you some drama, okay? When you're at your mammy house, they would do all of that. I don't remember them, fighting at their own house, tearing their shit up. It was always at my mama house. So look at that. Okay, but let's get to it. So I am back to read y'all comments about Carlos shading Yolanda. Now, Yolanda, on the other hand, is denying that Carlos shaded her. Talking about, did Carlos say my name? You know that he was talking about you. Stop playing. Stop playing. It's the denial for me. It's the delusions for me. And about 3 people told Yolanda that Carlos was talking about him. He didn't say no names, but shit, he didn't have to, goddammit. Okay, we knew who the hell he was talking about. Leaking them damn stories, getting the damn storylines all wrong. Okay? And now one of y'all that sent me a clip, Yolanda talking about he done with Huntsville. Shit. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pits of hell, honey. That's like me being done with some hot wings that I know I'm getting ready to get after I get done talking to y'all. Shit. Okay. But his asshole just be lying. Stop lying. Stop playing with the people. Stop playing. Okay. One of y'all took me out. Why y'all gotta make me laugh? One of y'all said Chaotic King should have called Yolanda out. He saw the mess from him and never said anything until now. Not Chaotic King. Oh my God, that's so funny. That is so funny. Not Chaotic King. Y'all just be coming up. Carl Lucifer. Child, y'all don't see it for Carlos. Los, what you do to these damn peoples, honey? What did you do? Okay, just treated the black women's real bad on your show, honey. Okay, a mess. So another person says, Yolanda needs to go far away and stay there. She will not be missed. Another person says, I guess Yolanda is mad now at Carlos. Now he don't want to cover the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. He thought that they were all on his side. Yeah, that's what I just said. I heard that he talking about he don't want to talk about it no more. And he didn't he say this before? Okay, nigga just be lying. Just be lying. Talking about people be sending her stuff and about the show. It's a mess. Okay? 10 long years. 10 long. You know, remember back in the day in the songs. I'm reading y'all comments. Y'all kept talking about Harold, Melvin, and the Blue Notes. Honey, they will remind you how long y'all was together. 10 long years. 10 years. 20 years. When is music gonna get back to that? It just... No wonder my mother always played that shit, though. You know? But yeah, that old school music, it do something for me, you guys. It just really get me in a good mood. I don't know. It makes me feel positive about life, love, relationships. I don't know. It just makes you feel really good. So yeah, I miss, look, I miss that old school. One of y'all said LTD was the group Teddy Pendergrass was in. He was in LTD. I didn't know that. And last night I was on TikTok and this guy played the old school music. It brought back memories, and I'm not talking about the 90s at all. So, yeah, your sis over here is up in age. I'm seasoned, honey, and it feels good. But I'm glad you brought that up about music. They didn't disrespect the women, and they told you how much they love a black woman, and it was beautiful. Yeah, we don't get treated like women anymore. We get treated like shit, like property, like nothing. Like people, we live in a time where people will, especially men, will dog you out and be like, why is she upset? Why is she complaining? Dang, y'all so damn masculine. Men, you cannot expect this feminine performance and you treating a woman like shit. And a lot of y'all need to get y'all masculine game up. Stop expecting women to be so soft and feminine and you are less than manly. Listen. Okay? So, child. So, one person says, Jeffrey Osborne was with LTD. Teddy was with Harold Melvin and Blue Notes. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so y'all are saying that Teddy was never with LTD. Okay, so a little music history. Y'all probably know better than me, honey. That was before my time. But my mother played all that. The Dramatics. Okay, what y'all know about the Dramatics? Get up, get down, get up out of your seat, get up. You coming in and shit. Honey, my mother did not play. My mother did not play. She played, honey, everybody. OJ's. Okay? I really miss you, Brandy. Okay? I thought that's where I got my name, but I got it from the white group, Looking Glass. That's where I got my name. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you will be. I was like, shit, ain't talking about me. I ain't trying to be nobody's wife. Okay. Leave me up out of it, man. Listen. But she would play Smokey Robinson and the Miracles and Temptation. She went to see the Temptation several times. Nothing like old school. I love music. Do, do, do. Any kind of music. I love music. My darling, darling baby. Do-do, 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 do-do. My darling, darling love. Do-do, do-do, do-do. You're a very special lady. Okay, listen. My mother loved Aretha Franklin. Okay, she loved Aretha Franklin, honey. A deeper love, a deeper love. Oh, oh, oh. It's the power that gives you the strength to survive. I used to be like, what the hell is my mother? And I would hear her on her exercise bike, honey. Okay, trying to burn away them damn pounds. Okay, Miss Lisa. Oh, one of y'all said the Mississippi pot roast is delicious. I heard that. I'm making a badass pot roast. A badass. Not just any old pot roast, baby. A badass pot roast. It's gonna be all that gravy. Gonna be all juicy and good up in your spirit, honey. A mess. Oh, really quickly, shout out to my stepbrother, Jermaine Young. He has a poem called Black. You should be able to find it on my YouTube channel with the group Set. Y'all know I was in Set. Shout out to Jermaine. I just got done talking with him. I'm wishing him a happy birthday. But yeah, so talented, so real, down to earth. Jermaine is always in a good mood, just positive, just cool as hell. So shout out to Jermaine, honey. Listen, and let's shake up on and get the hell on. We got this situation, honey, with Candy and Ty. We got Dr. Jackie ass being called out. Jackie ain't shit. She always got to apologize. It's like, Jackie, if you would just shut your damn mouth. Wasn't that aunt? No, it wasn't her Bertha. What's the other auntie name? What did Candy aunt? What did she say to Carmen? If you would just shut your damn mouth. They used to talk to Carmen and Todd like they wasn't about shit, honey. It was a mess. Honey, I can't stop laughing. Listen. I cannot stop laughing. Oh, Funky Dineva, he didn't outed the mistress. He's only kind of giving her initials. They're saying that Todd cheated on Candy. This is my whole thing before we get off into that. Are we really shocked that he cheated on Candy? I told you, heifers, you can't have no threesome with your man and then think he's gonna be faithful. He feel like through the threesome, you are giving him permission to stray. You don't never, ever do that. Okay, you give a man boundaries. You tell a man, no, they love that shit. They act like they don't, but they will love you in the morning. You gotta give a man boundaries. Soon as you start fucking other bitches with him, he gonna be fucking bitches without you. That's what they go do. And Candy, you way too smart. You got too much damn money. Your ass should know better. Okay, and they keep playing that damn footage of Todd being on the damn come up. Natalie trying to warn Candy. That shit didn't age well. I'm sorry. I told y'all, though, I loved Candy and Todd together because I did like that they got so much accomplished together. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's important. It's not like he was just using her for her money, being a hating ass nigga. He looked more bitter towards the end, but he was like really, helping with the plays and helping with old lady gang. And I think they didn't need the damn steak and seafood thing. I was always in a disagreement with that. I never saw that like lasting for whatever reason. Maybe old lady gang, but not the Blaze steak and seafood thing, right? But Funky Dineva claims he knows who Todd Tucker's alleged mistress is, says the internet will eat her alive over Candy Burris. I want to say this really quickly because people are saying that Candy Burris's attorney allegedly is leaking this stuff. That way Todd can't get access to the money, okay? Because y'all know Todd trying to get child support, trying to get spousal support. He trying to, Todd trying to hold something. I mean, literally, okay? But he ain't going to be holding shit if the judge finds him guilty of cheating on Candy and stuff. I don't think they reward cheaters, okay? Last night on his podcast, Funky Dineva dropped a bombshell. He claims to know the identity of the woman allegedly involved with the Real Housewives star Candy Burris's estranged husband, Todd Tucker. According to Funky, he has photos, knows where she lives, and even knows her name, which he says starts with an H. He jokingly called her a home-wrecking hoe. Funky warned that once the information is shared online, the internet will eat her alive over Candy Burris. What do y'all think about that? Were you shocked to find out that allegedly, this is all still alleged, guys, but I don't put it past Todd to cheat because I just feel like you should not be having no damn threesome with no man. That don't keep these niggas. Okay, if anything, you gonna lose your man. And she lost the game when she was sleeping with other women with him. And then that little clip circulating around. Yeah, we do threesomes and I just had one and it worked out well for me. And that old broke up ass laugh. And I'm like, honey, that did not age good. So one person says, why does the outside person get all the heat? They can only come in the door if the door is left open for them. Another person says, I'm not eating anyone alive over someone I don't know. Me and Candy aren't friends and I don't work for free. Another person says, as far as I'm concerned, they had a good marriage that ran its course. And the idea that you will be married to the same person your whole life is no longer a reality. So why the fuck do y'all keep getting married? I don't understand it. Because it's not forever. Forever, ever. It ain't forever with you niggas. Y'all done after 5, 10, 7. Child, it's a mess. Another thing that was weird that Funky Dineva said is that Todd got a vasectomy early in the relationship. It's like, no, he couldn't have if they got 2 whole kids. I don't know. Oh, they saying the babies were IVF. You know they can harvest eggs and sperm to fertilize later. Yeah, modern medicine is a fascinating concept. I don't know about all of that. Another person says, no one is going to drag that lady over Candy. That's her business. And her semi-open marriage, and everybody warned her. The marriage ran its course, moving right along. It looked like the people is over it, and nobody feels sorry for Candy. How y'all feel about that? Another person says the side piece didn't wreck the home. The married man who stepped out of his home did the wrecking. He's the one that had everything to lose. Baby, it's been so much tea out here in these streets, honey. Miss Robinson it's been so much damn tea. We got Monique Samuels. She did an interview down to the page 6, child. She says Cookie, y'all know from Real Housewives of Potomac, she's Karen's friend. She told everyone she was sleeping with Chris Samuels and claimed Chris only stayed with Monique for the kids. Now, Monique said this tea came out when her and Chris was still married. They actually had a conversation with her because they heard this tea from family members. And they were like, Cookie, what are you doing? And Chris was like, well, that's not true. And then Monique is like, well, I thought that, he was done with her after she said and did all of that. And for him to be in constant communication with her after she lied on him, that is crazy. That shit is messy. I told y'all Cookie wanted a piece of Chris Samuels, honey, and I mean that literally and figuratively, honey. Okay. So one person says, I can't see him going from Monique to Cookie for a number of reasons. Yeah, Monique is beautiful as hell. She is gorgeous. And it's like, honey, they is out here saying that Cookie looked like a washed up, bust down version of Aretha Franklin. I said, not Riri, honey. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. RESPECT. Take care of TCB. Sock it to me, Just a little bit, just a little bit, because I get tired. Okay, come on, respect. Aretha Franklin went the hell off on that damn song, honey. Chris is messy as hell, but guess what else I noticed? Monique is telling everything. Like I told y'all in my other video, she's saying that he got physical with her. It's going to be in the book. I think she's putting out all this tea because of the video that he put out there with her and her former co-star, and he was trying to make it look like she cheated on him while they was married, right? So she is out here spilling all the tea on Chris and how he was physically abusive, controlling. He was just nasty, okay, and rude. And you know what really bothered me was, I gotta find it because I have it on my little page I got here. So many women didn't believe that Chris was abusive towards Monique. They even said that Monique was lying. Why would she lie about that? Who would lie about somebody being physical with them? Okay? Why? Well, that's not what she was saying back then. She told y'all she was trying to uphold a certain image, like most of us do when we are with the people that we love. We defend them. We take up for them. I'm not mad at Monique for that. I feel like a lot of us have did that, in relationships, right? So, yeah, but it really bothered me, you guys, that people are accusing her of lying.
physical that you described on one occasion in the book that felt scary, but witnesses were there to actually see him basically lift you up by your throat.
And it's crazy because I think what had me the most was me rationalizing things afterward, you know? And it's like, I did kind of egg it on. I did kind of instigate it. And it's just like, all right, I'm going to just let it go.
Right.
And when you're in a marriage and when you've seen it growing up, it's almost like, this is normal. Like,
so y'all heard what Monique had to say, right? From her own mouth. And the people are in the comments. They are saying, I'm sorry, but I don't believe Chris was abusive. I don't believe her. What? I love Monique, but I don't believe what you're saying. We've never seen Chris raise his voice. Huh? You think he goes let you see him beat her ass on camera? Are you crazy? Y'all are fucking crazy for this. This is crazy work. You look like he really cared for her. She definitely had whatever she wanted. So I don't know, but I think she should have just said, we just divorced because it wasn't working, instead of throwing his name around like this. So I don't think that that's right. Are you This is a woman saying this stupid shit. You need your ass whooped. I'm sorry. Another person says, wow, that's such a bold statement to make. Another person, wow, I hope a female friend of yours is never in that position and speaks to you. No, sorry, I've never seen him angry. You're lying. Didn't he threaten them women? I knew the bitch was abusive when he threatened them. I wish I could turn into Caitlyn Jenner. You don't wish you could turn into shit. You wanted to take their ass in your backyard and whoop their ass yourself. That's what his ass wanted to say. He thought he would clean it up. Why you gotta bring Caitlyn Jenner into it, nigga? So I knew his ass was crazy then. Jamal Bryant called out Chris Samuels. And why is Sharice so like buddy with Chris? Didn't he yell all up in her face? Okay. So what's up with that? So one person comments to that person that, is getting on Monique for putting Chris out here like this. And the person says, I appreciate you actually being subjective in this situation. I really like Monique, but I low-key think she's trying to save face. Usually people who have bad tempers have a hard time hiding it. Between her and Chris, only one we've seen fighting was her. Child, she was over there fighting because her ass was going through it. It was like and I'm not excusing Monique's behavior, but now I understand so much. And I have no choice but to give her grace. She was over there going through it with that man. And y'all know I'm more of a fan of Candace. And I still stand by Candace. I'm more on Candace's side, but I do understand this whole thing with Monique now. Because that man was over there putting her through it. That's the same thing with Evelyn and Chad. Wasn't it, you guys? She was over there being all physical with the girlies. And then she was going through it with Chad behind the scenes, we found out. Remember? And then I will say in Evelyn's case, she was just a bully, though. Like, Monique wasn't. She bullied Candace, right? But we didn't really see, like, her constantly going after people the way we would Evelyn. So it is kind of different. Y'all put your comments in the comment section. Do you kind of see, where I'm going with this? But yeah, like him trying to make Monique look bad with this video of this man kissing all on Monique. It looked like she enjoyed it, honey. It looked nice, though. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed seeing them two good looking people, honey. Okay. So yeah. One person says Pastor Jamal Bryant did a comeback video on YouTube after the reunion and aired that he had his own receipts about she and Chris. He talked about times that Chris has blown up in public on people. He didn't hold back. I remember hearing that. I think I'm going to go back and watch it. But yeah, people was talking about that. Another person, some NFL football players have CTE. I had my own experience dealing with a former NFL player. Their rage is very extreme. Another person, oh yeah, you could tell Chris can get violent. Look at how he was acting at that reunion. Yeah, he was He was acting crazy. So another person says, Monique is a narcissist, in my opinion. She triggers her ex and plays victim. She ain't triggering him. She telling... See, what happens is when we expose these niggas and we put them out here, they get upset. But honey, listen, if you would just treat that woman the right way and put that woman first. Okay, if you would just treat her the right way, you wouldn't have to worry about none of this. You wouldn't have got a divorce. She tried to get your big ass to understand so many times. Okay, and you just wouldn't, Chris. So I don't like that people are trying to tell this lady what she went through in that marriage. You cannot do that. I had some bitch do that with me a long time ago. Go tell me what happened with me and her man. Bitch, I was messing with him first. I know his works. Okay. She ain't have shit to say after she was with him and began going through it. But yeah, you don't tell another woman what she been through with a man. That shit is abusive and dismissive. And y'all wonder why y'all get y'all ass cussed out. You don't tell somebody, you can't tell people what they've been through and your ass was not there. Okay, why would she lie about him being abusive? Why? What would be the reason? They divorced now. He clowning, acting a fool, trying to block her bag over there on Potomac, trying to make it, make her look bad, make her jealous with this whole Stacy situation. Even Stacy put him out there how he kept texting her and Monique peep game. And then he tried to play it off on camera with Sharice. I ain't trying to be a part of y'all drama. And Monique was like, yes, he is. I believe Monique. I know you for your works. Okay, I'm looking at what you do. So I believe Monique. She ain't got no reason to lie. Shout out to Monique. I like her a lot better now because I feel like she's being more of herself. She's did her work. We all make mistakes, right? It's all about falling and getting back up and trying to do better. And I feel like that's what she's doing. What do you guys think? Okay, last but not least, we got our girl, Dr. Jackie. Is good for a good apology because she always running that damn mouth. Dr. Jackie from Married to Medicine apologizes at mp.brandy. Let me start with apologizing for mentioning your thyroid publicly. I definitely had a menopausal moment. Jackie, stop. And let my mouth speak before my brain could catch. Certainly, I wish I could use estrogen. Why are you making this about you? I should have addressed this with you one-on-one, if at all. Trust me, this comment came from a clinical concern, not shade. As a physician who has helped diagnose thyroid cancer on multiple women, just by noticing an enlarged thyroid, I reacted quickly instead of thoughtfully. I am glad you're turning it into an education piece for our audience. I do believe in apologizing quickly as I did at the time, but it was not shown. I take full responsibility and accountability for my actions. Awareness only helps people, including me. Wishing you clarity, good health, and peace as we move through this season. Certainly I will call you to apologize again. By the way, I'm truly 62 and not 67. Y'all stop saying Dr. Jackie is 67 years old, child. A mess. But what y'all think about that, Jackie, and her apology? Okay. So one person says Jackie could apologize without citing menopause as an excuse. Right. It makes a mockery of the apology. I know that's right, child. Jackie is a mess. Okay. Another person, Jackie is full of shit. She is what I call a sophisticated rude. Ooh, I ain't never heard that. First time for everything, though. Another person says the excuses are wild. Don't blame menopause or your inability to take medication for being tacky and unethical. Child, it's a mess.